Hey, Kellie Cottam here, long time no see. It's a little bit of a message for the forced adoption community, denied contact and parent alienation. I haven't done any videos for a really long time. It sounds really weird actually. I can feel myself flustering up just like the first day that I ever sort of did a video. People might know that in October 2010 I started something called Benefit Britain and Challenge Britain. It was a project that was about taking people from negative states of mind to positive states of mind. And as I was sort of coaching people from the benefit system, I was finding that, you know, a lot of people were trapped in trauma. There was a lot of stuff going on and they weren't actually quite work ready. I had this idea that I was going to take an idea into the government reform system that was basically for people who were in the benefit system who had disabilities. My message was that we don't want to be classed as disabled, we want to be enabled. Step Up Britain became the new name, and then Start Up Britain arrived. As people know, in 2012 this crashed for me when on the 13th of December both Aaron and Faith were taken by Flintshire County Council. Now, one of the challenges during this, and something that I had said to George Osborne, was when people change over in the system from one benefit to another, they're taken off of the old system and placed onto the new one, and then there's a gap in between, and that gap happened for me, and I fell through that gap and was classed as homeless. Now, just had something happen this weekend where there is a divide between people who are on, you know, part class as a family and end up sort of homeless, and children are taken into foster care and families are left out on the streets. And this was pretty much what happened to me, apart from I found a place called Save the Family, and I believed that from here I was going to be able to get things in order, sort out my credit score, and my life was going to carry on and continue, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. I went from being the director at Step Up Britain to a mum who was on a mission to learn about a system that I didn't understand. People know that literally from December I was in a 6-month court case where Faith and Aaron were placed on care and placement orders, and my 2 older boys and I had gone from a life where we were all together in a home to literally sort of out there sort of asking people what to do. I came across so many families. As you know, I spoke out on social media. I asked people what I could do, and I faced a system that people said couldn't be changed, that actually I was up against the system problem. There was nothing that I could do, and that children don't come back from adoption. They weren't adopted at that time, but I'd started a campaign, and as you know, we had Walk for Justice, we had the Red X campaign, we started Forced Adoption Exposed. And my intention with that was to get an inquiry into adoption, inquiry into the foster care system, inquiry into one of the sort of government paedophile circles that was going on. Now that's happened. So I haven't been doing videos because ultimately the only reason that I spoke out was to get this inquiry. Now, the inquiry actually started last May, and on social media I've been asking you all to basically get in contact with the inquiry. Now, officially they are no longer taking any stories. Now it's up to you guys. I can't do anything for this anymore. It's there. The reform for foster care is there. The reform for even the prison system is there. The reform for the courts is there. James Mumby is heading more reforms. There's so much stuff going up in government now, but it has to be you, the people, that come forward and do that. Now, as you know, every July since 2012 I've gone down to Downing Street and I've gone to meet other parents that have been in the same boat as myself. But July 2015, obviously I met Dean, and we decided that it was time that I was to come out of campaigning. I think I got classed as an activist. I know that I went through all sorts. People thought I'd never had my children taken. I was classed as an MI5 agent, but really I was just a mum wanting to know how to get my children back. Unfortunately, Faith and Aaron did get adopted, but my life's changed since then. And 2017 is going to be a whole new year. So this is my message really, to say thank you to everybody who's been with me since 2010, and more so to everybody who's been with me during, you know, what happened with Faith and Aaron. I didn't get to stop their adoption. I have heard from them. They are doing really well. This isn't over for me permanently, but this is over for me publicly now, that I'm going on a whole new journey, and Dean and I have made the decision that it's up to us now to build our own lives, put our own home in order, and you know, I'm going to be the wife and the mother. We've had a little boy, and we've worked with the system. And I sort of want to say to people out there, there's a lot of people out there who will scaremonger you. They'll tell you that, you know, you need to run away. Just work with the system. It's not ideal, it's not nice, it is very intrusive, but if you work with them, then you'll come out the other side. And we're about to, and we're going off to start a whole new life. So I just want to sort of say to people now, can you please, please, please Google adoption inquiry and get in contact with them. You need to push this door open now. If it's to be, it's up to you guys. I've done my stuff. My inquiry stuff is over to there, and in May they're going to be hearing all the decisions. So if you're not in it, you're not going to make it happen. If you just sit back and watch what people do, it's just going to fold. So I wish you all a very, very successful 2017, and we're involved in a new project now, so I'm going to be sort of helping Dean get up and about with his stuff, and then who knows, maybe we can build a home, and one day I'm going to see Faith and Aaron again. But right now I've got to focus on my own family and put my own life in order and go from where we are to where we want to be. So I just want to thank you, and just say the inquiry is there. So if you're going to turn it into a tribunal, then you guys are going to have to be the ones to put the story forward. But I really do thank everybody who's been there for me, who have helped me through this. And I just want to say goodbye, and we'll see you all later. And who knows, maybe you'll hear a story one day that Faith and Aaron have come home. And until then, I wish you all the success ever, but please do get in contact with the inquiry. Thanks very much.